leveraged 2 times long XRP ETF. You launched it at a good time because we're seeing this bounce back in the cryptocurrency itself. But who is this for? Who is coming into this ETF in its first 9 or so trading days?
Well, I think the XRP community, they really are a bit of a cult. They are dedicated people, and rightfully so. There are a lot of XRP wallets, I think more than 6 million out there. So we know there's pent-up demand to tap into XRP in a more traditional Wall Street wrapper. Now, it's not so traditional that you go with leverage, that's the point. But this specific product is geared towards traders who have a short-term view, to primarily one-day view of what XRP's price moves might be. This allows them in a traditional brokerage account to achieve leverage without a margin account.
Are you seeing those folks actually adopt it right now?
As an ETF issuer, we don't see directly who buys them, but we believe it's a mix of professionals and retails trading their own accounts.
What do you think of retail getting in on it? Is it risky?
Of course it's risky. Leveraged funds are always risky, and people need to be very careful. I think sophisticated retail traders are in this. I hope that the non-sophisticated traders do their homework first before they set their foot in this.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels like volatility is the point, right? You want the action, you want the ups and downs that come with a lot of these coins. I'm curious about what working with the SEC was like, because a year ago, I think it would have been really hard to get this approved. And even though Paul Atkins only recently got confirmed, actually got in the chair, it seems like this SEC is already more permissive, more open-minded to these sorts of products.
Absolutely. The key difference is the old SEC regime was a blocker. They acted literally as a block. The leadership in the SEC worked against the crypto industry, I believe. And now we had this little gap before the new SEC commissioner was approved. And that's when we got our fund approved, just because we followed the rules. We thought the time was right. It was. We applied as soon as we could, meaning the old regime had left and wouldn't block us. And we simply listed as soon as we could, following the normal rules. The staff is really wonderful at the SEC. They're knowledgeable. They push back when they need to, and they accept our pushback. It's the leadership that matters. The old leadership was a blocker to crypto. The new leadership hopefully will not be.